Happy Monday, Eternal Evolution players. This is Dollars to the Tactics, and I thought I would try to do something different. So this video is going to be kind of dual purpose. I'm going to be kind of giving you a benchmark from now. So this is going to be kind of my account after 1 year of playing Eternal Evolution. Now, in other games that I've covered prior, I've always had a segment called The State of My Account. Now, I never thought that was very valid in this game. It wouldn't be very relevant. But what I thought I would do is I'm going to go over my entire account. I'm going to give you guys the entire history, the entire layout of how it's built, what I got, and then I'm going to kind of tell you what I'm working on, specifically what characters I'm working on this week, what gear sets I'm working on this week, what I'm saving up for, etc., etc. And then I'll let you guys decide at the end of this video or in the comment section below. Tell me if you think this is something that is at all worthwhile, and I will do a state of my account in Eternal Evolution every Monday, because as it stands right now, with no collabs or events or whatnot going, Mondays, not a whole lot going on in the game on Mondays. Tuesdays, I have my usual This Week in Eternal Evolution, where I talk about kind of the state of the game, blah, blah, blah. Wednesdays is patch notes, and then Thursdays is usually new hero release, deep dives, etc., blah, blah, blah. Endless battles, all that stuff's near the end of the week. So let me know down in the comments below if afterwards, after you see me rambling through this, if you think this is a worthwhile video segment I can add to my weekly coverage of the game. Now, where is my account as of right now? So this is, I started 2 weeks into November, so shortly after global launch. I am a whale. I am a spender. Now, I want to tell you guys exactly how much money this account has cost. I am not in any way advocating that you spend money on a mobile game. This is a free-to-play friendly game, but I want to be completely, what's the word? Transparent. I want to be completely transparent for you guys. So in Canadian dollars, since I started, I have spent roughly $10,000 Canadian, which is going to translate into about 7,500 American, depending on exchange rate. And this in 2023, I spent $8,040. Now, that's not all that's gone into this account. I don't have an exact dollar figure for the content creator reward program that I've been a part of since I started playing this game, but I do keep in mind that I have received probably thousands of dollars worth of in-game currency from that program, and I continue to gain weekly and monthly payouts from that program that I put back into this game. So is this kind of account going to be achievable for a free-to-play? No. Minnow? No. So just keep that in mind. But maybe you can glean some nuggets of where I look at development, or where I want to go, or what I'm focusing on, for what reasons, what holes I'm trying to fill, etc. Okay, so that said, I am 64.2 million without any fluff as combat power. I am military rank 14. Keep in mind that there's roughly 10,000 Canadian put into it and $1,000 worth of content creator awards. Let's just say, just a round number, 14,000, 15,000 Canadian put into this account. So where should we begin? Well, we're going to begin at the heroes. So as you can see, hopefully there's a gene hybrid farming guide. I don't know if I need to put a guide out on gene hybrid farming. That's pretty self-explanatory. Okay, so if we look at the top, I do have an SP character. That I kind of regret that one. That one hurt doing, but I don't regret having her. But the SP characters are definitely not worth the price of investment. Horribly outlandishly priced. That's a big chunk of my 2023 spending right there. But I do have Caraxia, maxed out, complete exclusive 40, with, not all of her gear tempered, but a lot of tempered gear, right? So she's the highest power character in my account. And then we got Dan and Leo. We got the Awakened heroes next. Dan and Leo both Immortal 5, Hyper-Evolved 120. Dan's A6, Leo's A5. I am planning, so this is my first little step into what I'm developing. And I am moving towards getting Dan up to his A7 and then stopping there, because after A7 is when you need 3 awakening crystals to move on to 8, 9, and 10. That's a little expensive. I think I'll just slow farm his specific soul crystal shards or awakening crystal shards. I will slow farm those and then get 8, 9, 10 later. I would love to have 9, but way too expensive. So I will get him to 10. I do believe I have 1 crystal in the bag, so I need 1 more crystal from farming the virtual training store, right? And then Leo, I got no crystals, but I got him up to a 5. I think Leo, I am going to get him up to a 7 because I do want his A7 abilities. That's kind of where I'm taking Awakened Heroes. Is I'm going to get them up to A7, then move on to the next one. So I guess one other thing is, what is it today? Today's the January 8th. So we've got the first week of the year in the books. And I kind of want to do this little metric as well. Total spending for the year. In this game, 0. I have spent $0 on Eternal Evolution in 2024. And I will only, but I am still going to be putting in resources I get from the Content Creator Reward Program. And yeah, I guess that's it. That's what's going to be feeding this account. That's not saying I'm not going to spend. Like the collab event that was in December, if we get good battle passes, which they like to do battle passes, if I see a good deal with like a good dollar cost reward opportunity, I will purchase it. I'm not adverse to spending. It's just I'm not going to spend like a Kraken anymore. I don't think I have to. I'm at a comfortable spot from CC rewards that I can kind of fund this account through that. But I will keep you guys abreast of the dollar information. So back to heroes. So Dom done, Luke done. You can see everyone I got done, right? Like Sorval. I even X30'd my Sorvali. Rebecca, I got it at Immortal 4. From the last Divine Blessing, the last wish list, and she's probably going to be there for a while. We are expecting Samael to come this Thursday on a Giant Tower / wish list, so I will pick up a couple copies, hopefully, of Samael. Hopefully I can get him up to Immortal 3. All of these characters you're seeing here are Hyper-Evolved 120 X30. So Samael probably coming next. He's the one that's probably going to get the next evolution up. But if we're talking about gear, we'll go back to Leo. I'm currently trying. He is my gear priority. So every time the Battle of Azura dungeon comes up in Katosian Triangle, I am buying additional over and above what I usually buy for stamina tickets for those dungeons. And I do really want to get his full tempered, or 4-set tempered gear, immortal gear. For the effect, because A5 Leo I am finding is quite nice. I'm not gonna lie, at A5, anything under A5 and without good gear is a little bit of a waste. You kind of need, for him to be good, not great but good, you do kind of need ideal gear. And I'll show you what got on him. HP. Now there is an argument for damage reduction on the boots, but I like the HP because it makes him hit real hard. So my current gear priority is this piece right here to temper. And then at least this week, after he's done, after I get that done, I really want to start on the opportunistic sets on my tanks, because tanks I think are actually really, really powerful. If I had to say the top 3 PvP teams, aside from Artemis Hunters, like Artemis Hunters and Caraxia Assassins, I still like Assassins, I like Tanks, and I like Vanguards. That's my 3 favorite teams right now to work on. And I've got my Vanguards, after Leo's done, I've already got Ares in a full tempered set. I guess I should be showing you guys this instead of just telling you. I got Ares in a full tempered set for PvP. I've got my Claire in a full tempered set, pretty much, other than the hands, for PvP. So she's set. She's set, Ares is set, and Leo's almost set. And after them is when I want to move on to my tanks. And for them, I need opportunistic gear. The only tank right now that I've got in fully tempered gear is Teresh and Wamagon. Although Wamagon I still have him in whoa, wrong set. Wow, that was bad. Oh, gross. I still have him with a full tempered surge set. If you're wondering why the ratings are so low, it's because it's HP, 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 and the game doesn't think that those are ideal stats for Wamagon. As such, they give it a lower rating. But opportunistic gear, we didn't have the ability to temper opportunistic gear when this gear tempering came out. And as such, Wamagon was one of my best heroes at the time, and I decided to focus on him first, and I got his 4-piece done first before anyone else. So he's just stuck like that for now. I don't even have enough opportunistic gear to put on all my tanks, but Teresh is done, Wamagon's done. I want to get Ray and Carabin done. I want to start working on their gears next. You see, I got opportunistic on Ray, and I do have opportunistic on Carabin as well. So after Leo's done, that's where I'm pivoting next for gear development and kind of team development. If we go back to heroes, who do I still need to get up? I don't really need to get anybody up other than Artemis. Right at Artemis, you see, that's where the end of my favorites list goes. So what I do is, if I'm trying to focus on heroes that I want to develop further, I'll give them a like. So like this icon, and you see me clicking on the left of the screen. Like, I'll just give them a like, and that'll like hop them up to the top of the screen, so you have easy access to the heroes that you actually use. Now, there's heroes on here that I don't use anymore. I don't use Moriami. I don't really, I guess I do use Motoko. I don't really use Shinji. Who else? I don't really use Kaoru. I'm not really using Rez right now, but here we go. So here's another method of development. So X30. Who is my current X30? Well, Rez, you see, I got him up to Hyper Evolve 54. I know that Rez's Awakening is coming next, and I'm trying to prepare for that by getting him leveled up as high as possible in anticipation of his Awakening, which is probably going to be in 2 weeks from this next Thursday, is when he'll probably be released in game. And I do want to X30 him next. You see, I am holding 327 red runes. I won't spend those though. I will wait until I get around 600 just in case I don't have enough red runes saved by the time the next new release hero comes out. Because I'm always trying to hold back 300 red runes so that I can X30 a new release hero on day one for testing and videos sake. So that's why he's not X30 now, but I do want to X30 him when he gets awakened. But then I got a little bit of time, because I don't like all the other heroes. I don't think he's going to be really decent until he's A5, right? A5 is when he gets the new ultimate. So I got time. I got time to save up some red runes. Who else? Helentits. She is, I got one copy of her from this last Hell Arena, which just rolled over. So I usually get one copy of her a season, because I like to buy all the trophies and the Hell Arena tickets first. Who else is on here? Like Batu. I don't use Batu anymore. No, not since, like, I would use Kaoru over Batu, but he's here. I pretty much, he's here because he's X30 is the reason why he's on this list. And then I don't have any more Hyper Evolution crystals saved up, but I do plan, I know I never advocate to Hyper Evolve the supports, but since I do use Miranda and Pure, and I do plan on Hyper Evolving them if and when I get excess crystals. I'm always going to hold one back for a new release hero. And I should be able to get 2 more with this Twilight Lands after it concludes. I'll get 1 through stage 16, and then 1 from placing in the top 5 or top 10, I think, whatever it is. So we'll see. I'll keep 1 for the next hero, and then I'll probably Hyper Evolve Purin just for more survivability. And then all the rest of the heroes are elites that I don't use. And then down here are the triple S that are not Hyper Evolved. Ravenna's X30, Dominic's X30, Emma's X30, Mazrani's X30, but I don't use them. So they're going to stay down here, and unless I have a reason to Hyper Evolve them, then I will. Like, if they get awakened, I will Hyper Evolve them, but until then, they're going to be stuck down here. Prygor, not at X30. She's at X20. And that's pretty much my roster. You see, for extra heroes, I got an extra Purin, Batu, Kaoru, Shinji, but we're not likely going to see them return to the game. As such, I would have to spend a gene hybrid to use those copies, and I don't have a whole lot of gene hybrids left. So I'm not going to use them on them. So what are my current development this week for heroes wise? Well, I'm working on Leo's gear. I'm trying to temper his last piece of Surge. I'm probably this week going to get a couple copies of Samael to get him up in evolution. And then I'm going to be working on opportunistic tempering materials for my tank team. And that's pretty much what I'm working on this week, hero-wise, for development. Now, what else can I show you guys? I'll show you my collection. So the Hell Arena shop did refresh this morning, and I did pick up some new trophies. Like this was the Endless Battle trophy. I did pick up the 3 red ones. You see, what is this? In PvP, tanks and vanguards and hunters, plus 16% HP. That's really good. And I did pick up the yellow one as well. So my tanks and vanguards went up 28% HP in PvP. That is massive. And then what is these ones? Energy Summoner and Assassin HP. And then support heroes get 30% HP. That's also going to be massive. And then I'm out of keys. I got no keys. So I do have the 2 warehouses pretty much full. I will get this key the next time the Hell Arena store refreshes. So in 2 weeks or 3 weeks, 3 weeks, 2 weeks, I don't know, whenever that refreshes. And I will, until then, I'm probably going to remove this trophy because this is all heroes gain 4% HP. I'll probably remove that for one of the other yellow trophies. And I'll probably remove this Terradome stamina trophy for one of the other large trophies in game. If we go look right now, oh, I guess I didn't have to come in here. Could have went to the store, Hell Arena shop. You see down here for yellow trophies, we do got these 3. This one, Crimson Abyss, extra stamina, probably more worthwhile to me than a Terradome one since I have all of my prototypes maxed out. And then I do want to get these 2 yellow, which I will replace 2 of my yellows for these, and then I will wait it's a month. I gotta wait a month for the shop to refresh to get some more keys, unless I want to buy this key right here, which I kind of do. Ooh, should we do it? Yeah, screw it, we're gonna do it. Boom. All right, yeah, I know. Let's go unlock it. There we go. And then what do I got for trophies? Well, what's going to be the most beneficial one to me? No, not Vanguards and Assassins. No. These ones all suck, if I'm being honest. A little bit of HP here and there. Nothing's PvP specific. So, I don't know. Let's give me 2% HP and 2% attack. In PvE? No. Well, let's see. Where's some tank and Vanguard action? Do I have something like that? Tank and some. No, I don't. These trophies all suck. So let's throw in this one for now. There we go. So there's all my trophies. What else? Let's show you guys my divine prototypes. I have every red except for the crossbow maxed. I have all of my prototypes maxed. The only ones I've spent money on is Prism Amulet, Titan's Hammer, Divine Nucleus, and Eye of Annihilation. I think I might have, I spent money on book 2. I've spent a lot of money this year on prototypes. Was that a good idea? I don't know if that was a good idea, but I've done it, so I guess I should disclose it. Yeah, I definitely bought a book, definitely bought a revitalization crystal, definitely bought a hammer, definitely bought Eye of Annihilation, definitely bought a Divine Nucleus, definitely bought a copy of Prism Amulet in order for me to get those initial copies to then level up. So yeah, that's at $100 a pop, that's a lot of money spent. And then like Divine Nucleus, I actually spent like $300 when it was in the Quantum Mimic machine in order to get it. So that one was probably the most expensive. Don't do that, folks. Don't do that. I do not advocate that whatsoever. So there's my prototypes. Command post. You can see I have commanders at 3 at level 80, 2 at level 75, 1 at level 70. I'm hoarding all of my purification materials until they do the fix, which they said they're going to do for commanders, to roll more ideal heroes and stats. They did say that's coming in Q1, so I'm just kind of hoarding everything until then, because these commanders definitely need work. Like this one, Wami and Teresh, okay, but my stats are garbage. Dominic is really the only viable hero on here now. Barag is barely viable here now. I got almost nothing except for Ryzeris on the heroes there. This one's kind of cool. I got Nord and Jaina. Okay, that's okay. And this one, Ampu and Dan. Dan, you know, I would love to have Sif on here and Dora, but you know, the stats are good in the middle too, or the bottom too. So my commanders need work, but there's my commanders as they are right now. So what is that? That's collection, that's commanders, that's divine prototypes. I want to show you guys my class technology. So I have tanks maxed out. I have vanguards needing one more. My assassins are maxed out. And then hunters, support, energy, and summons are only missing that last final resist slot. This one right here, resist. And after that, I'm done. I'm maxed out. So I need, what, 1, 2, 3, 4. I need a little under 5 weeks of guild hunt in order to max out my class technology. And then they did say that they're going to implement a new system coming in Q1 as well. So I'll be ready to move right into that new system. Nothing else in here I need to show you guys. If I want to talk about how I go about my spending each day, we'll show you my arena, I guess. Hell Arena just opened. I picked some of the stronger people to go against day one, or probably I picked the strongest people to go against day one. As such, I'm only at rank 3 because a lot of people just like to go for the NPCs over on the right side, and that kind of pads their numbers. So right now I'm okay. I'll catch up at the end. So that's that. I'm not even getting hit anymore in Galactic Arena. I used to be getting Fake Smile used to hit me every once in a while. Now I think he's picking on the lower guys, just because right now we have the Galactic Arena event up, and you need 5 wins each day. Let's see if I can. No, I guess yeah. No, he's not. No, I haven't been hit in a while, so. Kind of easy mode there. I guess I should show you my teams, right? So there's my teams. See, I'm running my core assassins with Asuka. I'm running vanguards with Miranda, and then I'm running my tank team with Ray and Carabin. I guess I could show you them. So there they are. So you can see all the prototypes and all the gear sets that are on them. Right? Good old Leo. Leo is set to energy. He's set to energy. Awaken 5 Leo. Everyone else, they're all in charge sets and damage reduction except for Leo. And then there's my assassins with Samael in full tempered charge, or full tempered fade out gear. Yeah. So, and you can see all the prototypes. No Purin in there. So 3 teams, that's what I'm running there. And then my top, I haven't moved in ages. I have 2738 points. No one attacks me. I'm not saying they can't. Fake Smile's got a good team, but I think it's just him and me holding 1 and 2 pretty much forever. So he's the only other Kraken in my server right now. I think there's some more spenders, but he's the only other Kraken in this server. Soul Mine, I'm not going to show you anything about Soul Mine. Soul Mine's kind of dumb, but for Lost Valley, I always buy 6 of these a day, 6 stamina, but I only do 5 in Disa, 5 in Terradome. And then I put all of the rest of it into Sincero Marsh because I don't need really Disa gear. I don't need any more Terradome crystal shards. What I need is commander upgrade materials, which is dropping from Sincero. So all of my stamina is going into Sincero right now. And then in Katosian, if it's a dungeon, if it's a setup like this where I don't really need, like I said, I'm focusing on Battlefield of Azura gear, and then opportunistic stuff, which is Molten Abyss. So when those 2 dungeons are up, I will pretty much max out my stamina purchases to get more gear. And that's what I kind of recommend you guys to do, is really really go hard on the dungeons that you are actively farming gear for, that you need on your heroes that you're trying to develop. So today I just did, I think, 5 or 6 refreshes, and then I just put it all into Roulette of Truth, because I do still need some surge gear to finish off people like Teresh, or not Teresh, to finish off people like Cariolis and Jaina. I think Jaina might be done, so probably Cariolis next. Crimson Abyss, I got down on farm. I can show you the team I'm running. It's the assassin team. You know, right? They get it done in 20 seconds. You can see the prototypes and everything, whatnot there. What else? What else? That's pretty much it for development. Right now, I don't buy any passes. So I don't buy any of the battle passes right now. Because again, I don't kind of need to right now with event rewards and then CC rewards. I don't have to. Elite campaign, I'm done. I'm finished it all. I'm just going back to get extra stars now. When I think about it, I'm not actively trying because it's not really, doesn't give me anything more for having that done. So elite campaign is done. And then I'm only at 90-28. Haven't really tried in a while. Don't really feel a need to. But I think I'm close with a couple teams. But if I can't do it on auto, I'm not striving really hard to do it. Twilight Lands, we got 9 more days left till the big push, or 5 days left till the big push. I'll probably get that done in a speed run. I don't know what else to tell you guys. Let me know if I missed anything. For recruitment, you see, I'm slow building Artemis. I'm not buying any Astrals for her. I will get her slowly. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Carabin, you can see I went up to 180, and that's going to be kind of my strategy going forward. I'm not pulling 300. I'm just going to pull 180 on the Mirror of Reformations, and then on Giant Towers when they're up, I'll pull probably 80 or 180 there as well. So I'll go through either, what's 180 plus 80 is 260. It'll either be 260 or 320. No, not 320, 360. 260, 360, is that right? No. What's 180 plus 80? It's 260. Whatever, I'm not doing the math on the fly. But I'll probably pull 80 on the Giant Tower next week when Samael Wishlist is up. And then I just bank up all my advanced for hero rallies. I will only pull on hero rallies when I got more than 500, right? Because that's where you're going to get the majority of your dust. And I do want to still get the Triple S selection card at 500 because I am trying to level up Emma and some of those heroes in case of awakenings. I don't think there's anything really else to tell you guys. If we just go into my bag real quick, you can see all the stuff I have hoarded. Charge gear, I'm waiting on that. Opportunistic tempering materials, I'm going on that. I've got 3 gene hybrids saved up right now. I'll be able to get another one from the Galactic Battle event ongoing, and I'll get another one from the Wishlist banner, so I'll have 5. So I'll be able to have 6, 7 day one when the next new hero gets announced or brought into the game, so that I can get him up to Immortal. I do have the materials to take the next hero up to Immortal, Hyper Evolved day one. Well, I will not Hyper Evolve. Don't have the crystal yet for Hyper Evolution, but I will get 2 through this last Twilight Lands. And then nothing else. I tend to spend, I will use these as soon as I get a significant amount of them, like 20, over 20 of them, I'll start using them. As you see, I just used the gold one this morning. There's no 2-hour gold one because I had 80 saved up, so I used them. And as you see, I got 52 red hourglasses there. I'm saving those up for when Commander Purification gets an update. And I got 7 of these crystals sitting here. And I don't think I'm going to have a real reason to use them unless they start giving us some new prototypes, which they should. But I am banking them up at a pretty good clip. So, yeah. So I am ready for when prototypes come back to the game. Like I said, I got a Dan crystal there. This is empty. This screen's dead now. Shards, I tend to keep my shards pretty low. I like a clean screen. And then equipment, you see I'm 1787 out of 2500. I try to keep my equipment pretty clean. I got a lot of S and triple S gear just sitting here ready to go. What is this? Damage reduction and HP and attack. That's actually pretty nice. It's actually pretty nice. Let's just see if Leo needs that. Where's Leo? I'm pretty sure Leo has a triple S piece. He does. Ooh. This one, I think I must have just forged this one, because that one is definitely better. Look at that. Let's lock it and replace it. Boom, Leo. Getting better, buddy. Getting better, buddy. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, let me know. That is the state of my account as of January 8th, 2024. You know everything now. You know pretty much everything. If there's something you want to know, say so down in the comments and I'll answer it if I can. And then also let me know if this is a weekly segment that you guys would like to see going forward, because you kind of know what I'm looking to develop this week. And if you guys want to know what my thoughts or where my directions change or move to week, let me know in the comments if this is a segment that I should keep doing. So until then, ladies and gentlemen, this was basically the state of my account over the last year. This is a year's worth of development and about $14,000 to $15,000 Canadian worth of purchases, which is nuts. I don't recommend anybody do that. I'm insane. Don't be me. Don't be me. Don't be me. Don't. You don't need to spend money in this game to enjoy it. Really, you don't. Till next time, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you tomorrow. What am I? I'm hitting that. So yeah, later, guys. Cheers, peace. Bye-bye.